I come to you today is not someone who is ever going to say that I know everything. And I'll never say that I truly understand how you feel. I've been walked in your shoes and I know that. I also know that it's wrong for me to sit back and not say anything, because if I do that, then I'm adding to the problem by not standing up for what's right. You might not know me. My name's Jen Plykin. I'm owner of Go Jen Thrive, the 180 Fit Body Mind Method, simply taking people from a place of stuck to authentic thriving. I care about people's hearts, period. Because every heart, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what race, religious belief, if you are disabled, if you are, fill in the blank, okay? You have a heart just like mine that can either cause it to hurt. I cause it joy and acceptance and love. I know what it's like to have a devastated heart. I know what it's like to be judged. And that's what it's like to be rejected because of one factor about myself. I know what it's like to be outcast. I know what it's like to be beat up. It's wrong on any level. And it's so wrong to my friends of color, because I realize that the pain and that problem is not this single event. It touches that nerve. It's a generational issue, but even more than that, I dare say that it's an issue because we don't stop and really look at our beliefs and where they come from. Our beliefs, our values, determine so many things in our life. And sometimes our beliefs and our values were established when we were young. And unless we really look at them and decide if they're truly valid or not, make those changes, we're always going to have issues. They said it before, you probably don't know me, a lot of you. And, this issue of being divided because of a certain race or certain place you were born or heritage runs deep with me and true. My parents, my mom's heritage is Greek, my dad's is German. And because their families didn't believe in time or support marriage outside their own, my parents had to go elope because they loved one another and they weren't gonna let what they said determine how they lived their life. And so from a young child, for some reason that shaped everything for me. Just knowing that my parents, my mom couldn't have a wedding that maybe, we all dream of because she was from somewhere else, that wasn't okay. There was a judgment made. And so I've had a heart that just wanted to make everyone feel like they had value equally. As a young child, it's shaped why I don't see colors of skin, or I see hearts. And I appreciate each heart because every heart has such meaning and depth. I want to bring those hearts joy and acceptance and love. Because don't we all want to feel valued? I know I do. I know some of the deepest wounds, It's easier to be beat up in some ways than it is to feel like you don't have value compared to somebody else. Feel like you're not seen or heard. And so I come humbly and as respectfully as I know how. And forgive me for anything that I say that doesn't communicate my heart or isn't maybe how something should be phrased. Please let me know so I could correct it. Because I don't want that to hinder this series and my heart behind it. But yet I know that I'm not going to get everything perfect. But I have to take a stand, especially now that I own a business. Because GoGen is all about you thriving as you. That means you having equal opportunities, you having a voice, you have worth and value. And so I know through my empowerment coaching, I do work here as we journey to our authentic self, because our beliefs, like I said, shape a lot of us. And so I have a whole series on just beliefs, evaluating, like, why do we believe things? And are they still legit or not? Or should we question them? Should we change them? And so I've created a series on unity. And the first section is on beliefs. And there's 31 smaller videos that will take us on a journey to really evaluate our beliefs in hopes that maybe we can discover some things. Remember, you're not evaluating someone else's beliefs, you're evaluating yours. This is self-work. This is that brutal honesty that causes change. Because there might be some things you've been doing. Maybe they don't need to be done anymore. Maybe they're contributing to the racial, divide, and maybe you're not respecting those of a different race or color or economic status or fill in the blank. Like I said, there's so many. And that has to change. I want you to hear that loud and clear from me. And then really unity is what we need. We need to see value in each other, join together. Until we do that, I fear more of this is to come. And so, it's a series. I hope you will go through it. Put a lot of my heart into it. Because I know, to some small, very small degree, how pains from the past can really affect us today. And if they keep building upon one another, we do nothing about them, they explode into riots. So my friends, thank you for joining me on this journey. As I said, I hope my heart comes across. You always have a place here, as long as you choose kindness towards others, above all else. There's a spot in my home. Come and sit. You have worth, you have value. And I'm sorry if I haven't communicated that in the past well enough for you to know. So if I've ever done anything to be the catalyst for any of your pain, I don't want to be. So I'm looking at the man in the mirror today. I'm ready to change some ways if I need to. Alright. Thank you for joining me on this series. Let's go and begin. Because we have a lot of ground to cover. It can bring great healing and victory, I know. Let me know how I can serve you and show up for you.